from England, let's go straight to another very, very contentious list. And a lot of people just don't understand how Didier Deschamps, that's the French national team coach, has reached this decision to select certain players and omit certain players. And that's where we'll go next. Cecilia, Didier Deschamps has announced his squad as well to 23 for the World Cup in Russia. And yeah,
these
the
are
goalkeepers. Hugo Lloris,
expectedly.
Afonso Areola, expected Steve Mandanda, fantastic. You can see Hernandez there, Kimperg, you can see Benjamin Mendy is a surprise. He hasn't played a lot
I don't know why
this season.
there.
I don't know how he's made that list at all.
Rami,
Remy.
Under Remy.
He's in the list
was going to make it. Titi was going to make it.
Okay.
Ryan was going to make it. We knew that. N'Golo Kante, of course, was going to make it. Blaise Matuidi was going to make it. Of course, Zonzi was going to be there. Paul Pogba, right? The poster boy, definitely. If he doesn't make it, France will burn. And of course, we have Ousmane Dembele who's going to make it. Olivier Giroud. Okay, yeah. Okay, Olivier Giroud made it. Antoine Griezmann, of course, was going to make it. Yeah, Thomas Lamar making it. Kylian, of course, the golden boy. Obviously, Florent was going to make it also. But then, this guy, we knew the reason. I mean, when he hopped out and the tears in his eyes, you knew that it wasn't just crying, that he was not going to win.
He wasn't going to play the rest of the final.
Yeah, it was thinking of the World Cup. And according to Didier Deschamps, he said until the final list was released, until Wednesday, he knew he was in the plan. But somehow, I mean, when he left the pitch in tears, he knew it wasn't just the Europa League final. It was also the World Cup.
Too bad.
And there you have it. He's not part of it because according to Didier Deschamps, he feels it's going to be a risk. A muscular injury takes 3 weeks for him to recover. So he wouldn't want to risk him at all. So that's the reason he's not there. Now, what's the reason that you don't have Lacazette and you have Olivier Giroud? I'm not a coach.
You're not a coach.
I really don't know.
Yeah, you don't know, of course.
Now,
of course you don't know. The coach knows. And he's decided to go. Don't get me wrong. He's very contentious. Because Alexander Lacazette is a fantastic striker. You know, Arsenal basically brought him in to take the spot of Olivier Giroud, and he's done that. But Olivier Giroud is in the team. That should tell you that coaches look for different attributes sometimes, both physically, technically, and mentally. And perhaps that's why he's seeing something in Giroud that he hasn't seen in Alexander Lacazette.
Maybe.
Let's sit on France now.
These are the stars. 23-man
squad. But these guys that you're seeing right now, Cecilia, they're on the standby list. Basically, the only way they will go to the World Cup is...
The only two guys that will be on standby list are Alexander Lacazette and Anthony Martial. The other ones, I don't think they'll even get
But they're on the standby list, and any one of them can go to the World Cup if there's an injury to the first choices of Didier Deschamps. But this list is just a crack squad. Wissam Ben Yedder. You remember the guy that knocked United out of the Champions League for Sevilla?
Sevilla. He didn't make it.
He didn't make it. Kingsley Coman, fantastic young player. He didn't make it as well too. Yeah,
not much there.
Matthew Debuchy.
Okay,
he's resurrected his career,
but not as good as it was. So he's just resurrecting it.
Yeah, but he had a good season in France.
He did, But then,
so I think he deserves to be on that list as well too. But the guys, the popular ones that has gotten a lot of people talking the most is Alexander Lacazette and Anthony Martial. Those two guys now on the list, and people are going crazy.
Yeah, I think I understand Anthony Martial because how many times has he played for France? Like 4 times. He hasn't really been like a regular, but then he scored just once. But then Lacazette, it's the guy I really don't get.
Interesting. Martial is a great prospect. He has a very high ceiling.
But when you have Mbappe there, and you're asking yourself,
Mbappe is a lot more consistent, is a lot more mature than he's got a big game temperament compared to Anthony Martial, who's at 18 senior caps for France. But in all those games, he hasn't really, created any serious dent.
When you have Antoine Griezmann there,
you have Antoine Griezmann as well. So it's been a very tough selection process for Didier Deschamps, and he's going to be the first to admit that. That's just the way it is. It's a very tough job these guys have to do when they have to choose 23 players from a large pool. So that's it for Didier Deschamps. All the best at the World Cup. as well. France will take on Australia in Kazan on June 16th. That's when they play their first game. From
Denmark, Peru, also in that group C.
Okay, so from another guy that struggled to come up with his 23-man squad.
To another one. Okay, that's a shocker again.
Fernando Santos of Portugal.
I mean, half of the squad that were at Euro 2016 are not here.
The champions, you have to say that.
Okay, right.
Champions
the champions,
of Euro 2016.
Sometimes some coaches know what commitment and loyalty is all about. I don't think this coach understand what that is. He does,
no,
okay, but then...
come on.
Okay, I'm sorry, that was a bit harsh, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry about that, coach. But then I feel if you have a squad that have won a championship for you, sometimes you just want to stick with them and bring in some 2 or 3 players, especially when these guys are not doing bad at all at their club. Now,
regardless of their form, is that what you're saying? Regardless of their form, you should choose them because they won the championship 2 years ago.
I saw 2 players in the France squad right now this season that haven't really been at their best.
Okay, Dembele and probably Benjamin Mendy.
We just saw them.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, this guy's won. I mean, Nani hasn't been fantastic, but at least he's been decent, right? I mean, he even had to change club because he wants to play regular football. So why is he missing out of the squad? But if we can just take a look at these players a bit, who, well, are supposed to be there, but they're really missing. And the ones that are there, but you omitted some very, very big names. Now, let's start with it. This is what we have right here.
Goalkeepers there. You can see Beto there expectedly. Suarez as well, to the defender from Southampton, Ricardo Pereira. FC Porto has made the list to the Pepe. Ageless one is on the list as well. To Jose Fonte, despite going to China to play, is on the list as well. To Bruno Alves. Oh my goodness, these guys are oldies.
Oldies. Sticking with the old guys.
Diaz is on the list. Rafael Guerrero, decent player for Borussia Dortmund as well. To Mario Rui. He's on that list as well, too. Okay, William Carvalho had a fantastic season for West Ham United. João Moutinho, AS Monaco, has been blowing hot and cold this season. João Mario is there as well. Manuel Fernandes is on that list as well. Adrian Silva, I didn't see much of him for Leicester, so he's made the list. I get your points. Yeah, someone like him has made the list. Meanwhile,
Bernardo Silva, of course, hasn't had a ticket from the beginning.
Carlo Neves as well, to Gelson Martins is on that list. And Ricardo Quaresma, fantastic.
He will always be there.
And the man himself,
the big boy,
all-time top scorer, Cristiano Ronaldo. Obviously, he's going to the World Cup, and we'll try and win Portugal's first.
Andre Gomez, Renato Sanchez, Nani. Okay.
Those are the guys that missed out. And the guy that caught the winner in the final, Eder, he missed out as well, too.
Also missed out.
Well, that's just the way it is.
Chicken.
Sometimes football, especially at the very highest level, is a dog-eat-dog business. Right, you have to be like on top of your form. A lot of the times for you to get a chance to go to the biggest tournaments in the world. Okay, it's time to go on our second break now. When we come back, we'll be focusing on the Nigerian Professional Football League Match Day 22.